Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer here at Espanyol, and yes, we're back to using the good old boring 4-3-3. Let's have a look what's been going on. So, spoiler, we could actually win the league in the next game. Who knows? I don't know. It depends what Granada do. If we win ours and Granada do anything but win, we will have won the league. Let's have a quick little look, because it might be a 3-game episode this, I'm not quite sure yet. But as you can see here, we're not scoring many goals now. Not scoring many goals. And believe me when I tell you, I've tried the inverted wing backs, inverted full backs, libero. I've tried all of these new fancy things that are going on, and none of it has worked. I mean, I guess, you know, trying them for 1 or 2 games is not good enough, because really you need to give it a fair stint. If I was mid-table and safe, then okay, I would have given them a good, but I can't, because I'm top of the table and I want to win the league. So I can't really experiment too much. So yes, we are playing a boring 4-3-3, but as you can see, and I mean, you have to say as well, we're getting to the business end of the league now, and coincidentally, we played 8 games here. I mean, we've obviously played more than that. I think Burgos and Alvarez were the first 2 games we played. We have played quite a few games, but in this 8-game period here, we've actually drawn 2 and lost 3 games, which, you know, when you go back up here and you look at this run here of wins, you know, I mean, and that was before FM24 came out, though. Like I say, this is an imported save, FM23 to FM24. You know, it's all a bit of a trial. It's working to a point, but I don't know whether, is it because we're getting towards the end of the season and the game wants to disrupt us? Is it tiredness? I can't see it being that, because we're not playing that many games. We have no cup games, we have no Europe, but we have lost against Las Palmas, Mallorca and Lujo. We did have a nice 2-0 win against Albacete. So if we have a quick look at the league, then I don't really want to spend too much time waffling, and I know by saying that I am spending more time waffling. Quick look at the league. There's 4 games to play. We are 11 points ahead of Granada with a vastly superior goal difference. So if Granada would have dropped 1 or 2 more points, or we'd have picked up 1 or 2 more points, we'd have been champions already. We can win the league today. But it all depends on what we do and what Granada do. If we win this next game, and by the way, it's against bottom of the league, Huesca, so it should be a nailed-on win. The game may have other things to say about that. And if Granada do anything other than win, you know, if they draw or lose, then we are champions with this one game. Finances are getting worse. We've just taken out, or a few weeks ago, we took a 13.5 million loan out, which we have now started repaying. And even with that, we're still just over 3 million in the red in the bank. We do have a £3 million transfer budget. The guaranteed minimum for next season is 1.6 million in La Liga. We do have a fair bit of wage budget. There's going to be an awful lot of juggling to be done, and I have to say that I'm not confident of getting any kind of decent money into La Liga. We'll have to see. So let's get stuck into this home game against Huesca. Yes, it's a home game. It's against the bottom of the league. They're no hopers. Can we score some goals today and actually win the championship outright? Let's get stuck in. And we're underway. So we just had a team meeting, and Huesca get the first highlight there. It would not surprise me if they don't score in the first. Very nearly. Yeah, we just had a team meeting, and I've read the players the riot act. I've said, look, recent bad form is no use to anybody. We can win the league today. Just go out and do it. No messing about. But up to now, we've had 3 shots, 1 on target. We do get the highlight anyway. So Doyle floating the ball into the back post. That comes out to Vidovic. Is he going to have a shot? Vilhena. That hits somebody's ankles. The number of times that ball has hit the post, hit the crossbar. We've had disallowed goals galore. I've lost count of the number of disallowed goals that we've had. We actually missed a penalty. I've never seen a penalty miss like it in my life before. It was put into Rose Ed. It was the weirdest penalty. I mean, there's so much stuff gone wrong to try and prevent us winning this league. It's just unreal. But anyway, so we are struggling a little bit again in this game. We're struggling to get some kind of composure. Vidovic there into the box, and that would normally go in, and that just goes wide. So something is wrong here. Don't know quite what it is. We're playing a completely different formation now, but something is not right. I can't put my finger on what it is. Vidovic with a free kick, and that, of course, that hits the frame of the goal. Okay. Another little situation we've had is Oscar Gill causing loads of problems in the dressing room. Had a team leader meeting, very serious stuff. Oscar Gill, so we need to sort this situation out. So I thought, right, okay then, we'll put him on the transfer list. Put him on, somebody came in for him. He was quite happy with it, quite happy to go, and we're losing now. So that's got that, we're losing the game 1-0 now. So it's going to script at the moment. So yeah, Oscar Gill came in, and he was unhappy, put him on transfer list, got an offer, he was quite happy, and £2 million, not a lot, but you know, it was getting an unhappy player off the books. So basically he was gone. Think again, he rejected the contract. Denis Suarez, I've had a look at his progress. I mean, you know, you've been watching Denis Suarez, and he's a terrific player, but his progress has just gone like that. Down the pan. I mean, he's worth 9 million now. His contract is up at the end of next season. He's meant to be considering his options. Whether we can get 9 million for him, I don't know. Whether he'll even go, whether he'll reject contracts as well, I don't know. And that one looks like, as that there, that's hit the crossbar as well. So this game is going very, very much to the script that a lot of the games have gone recently. Hitting the frame of the goal an awful lot. Lots of disallowed goals, lots of penalty misses. Keepers taking corners like that. We don't get head on the ball. Moving into half time now. We're 1-0 down in a game that we really, really do need to win. Ampadu with the ball now at the back. To Vilhena. Vilhena out onto this side. Lello. And we're definitely missing Denis Suarez. His incursions into the box and his direct running. We're missing that because he's just not doing it now. Rakovic over on that side. And that's a ball into no man's land. Can the keeper give that ball to my centre forward? No, he can't. Header there. Can we pick the ball up? No, we can't. So it's Huesca. Just to remind you, they're bottom of the league, this lot. They're going to get relegated. They're winning 1-0 at the top of the league. Need I say more? Appelkamp now with the ball. To Vidovic. Vidovic now. What's he going to do with that? It bounces back to Doyle. Doyle, ball over the top. Vilhena, and that is neatly saved by the goalkeeper. So a hoof out from their keeper, and this first half, he's lasting forever, isn't it? I mean, 10 minutes ago, it was very nearly half time, and now it's just continuing and continuing. We're just having chance after chance after chance that are hitting the post, hitting the crossbar, keeper saving it. Can somebody actually get the ball between the two white sticks? No, that's over the top. So for some reason, the ball is not hitting the back of the net. It's not like we're not having chances. We're having loads of chances, but the ball is not hitting the back of the net. Lello with another floated, and the keeper takes that one as well. I've never seen the keeper take the ball so many times from a corner than in the last, 4 or 5 games. Okay, dressing room. What was that? Get your act together. What changes can we make here to try and do something better with this? I mean, looking at the team, they're all playing reasonably well. Doyle's on a yellow. Right, so we're going to bring Lorenzo Luca on up front. We're going to go to 2 up top. He's going to play over this side. He's going to come in as his complete forward, attacking. Ampadu's on a yellow at the back, so Puido can come in there. And let's get stuck into this now. Second half. underway. 14 shots, 6 on target, an XG of 1.48, and we've had 71% of the possession, 91% pass completion, and we're losing 1-0. Go figure. Header there out of defence. Vilhena now. Ball to Arakovic. Arakovic now, what's he going to do with this? So Azon now, he's just a little bit ponderous on that side. Denis Suarez, what's he going to do with this? He's not charging into the penalty area like he used to do. That's actually in the back of the net. The referee's wheeling away to the centre spot, so that does count. We're back on level terms, 1-1, with a goal from Vilhena. So nice little move this one. Denis Suarez, Appelkamp slides the ball through. Vilhena, thanks very much. It's 1-1. And we are going to give the lads a demand more. And that's not actually done an awful lot. So Puido now, new centre-back that's come on, or fresh legs centre-back. Vilhena now is going to pass back to Puido. That's going to go out to Denis Suarez. Denis Suarez, nice little ball there to Azon, who actually just stands there and gives the ball away. So that's not ideal, is it? We should be able to defend this quite easily, although they have got quite a few players forward now. Now would be a great time to nick that ball and set up a counter-attack, because they are giving it some, which you really wouldn't expect from a bottom of the table team. I mean, quite frankly, looking at this performance, I'm not quite sure how they're bottom of the league and are going to get relegated. But again, go figure. Ivan Azon, Suarez, Vilhena again, can he? Vilhena certainly can, and the referee's wheeling away at the centre circle again. We're now winning 2-1, and as it stands, the championship is ours, and there should be a shiny piece of silverware at the end of this game. Nice little run out there from Suarez. Ivan Azon picks the ball up. Nice little clip inside. Suarez, Vilhena again. And I think that might have got a little nick there off somebody's ankles. 73 minutes and we've gone back to a 4-3-3 now. Franjic has come on as a DM. We brought, two more defenders on. Gomez and Carboni have come on. And we've dropped back to one striker up front. We've dropped to level to positive and we are now time wasting. But we come back to a highlight. Lorenzo Luca now. Is he going to run out of steam? No, he's not. He's putting the ball in the box. A third here, I think, would absolutely kill Huesca off. But Williams now. Arakovic. The fans want us to sign him, but obviously we need a bit of money to do that. Lorenzo Luca gets the third goal. That could actually be the title-winning goal. 3-1 now, and all the tactical changes have still not yet been made, so we will accept those when it comes through. But Lorenzo Luca there skips round his marker, fires the ball into the back of the net, and that is absolutely brilliant. So will we get a trophy lift after this game or not? I'm not quite sure what's going on in the Granada game. It doesn't really matter, because the fact that we're winning means we've got the title. And eventually the stats are actually working. 21 shots, 10 on target, and we are actually winning 3-1. But the game's not done yet. Can we get a bit of a tackle in there, or is that ball going to come in the box? And that just rolls through to Juan Garcia. Actually, forgot to mention that just before the game. Slanina, my top goalkeeper, he got injured again. So we had to bring the second choice keeper in, Juan Garcia. To be fair to him, whenever I've brought him in this season, which has been a few times actually, he's always played okay. You know, he's never let us down really. Lorenzo Luca now with the ball. We just need to keep possession now. I know it's not a thing in Football Manager, but corner flag. Take it to the corner flag. That would be a nice little addition, wouldn't it? Instead of fiddling about with all these inverted wingers and inside forwards and whatever, you know, let's do what needs to be done in a game like this. Take it to the corner flag and waste some time. That would make more sense, wouldn't it, really? And it's full time, and we do get a trophy lift. And didn't know whether this would happen today. I didn't know whether they would wait till the end of the season, but we have actually won the second division title, and we are now actually promoted into La Liga. I am a bit worried, if I'm going to be honest. I'm a little bit worried for next season with very little money, but let's savour this moment. And that's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. What a great bunch of lads. We've had a few mishaps in the last few weeks, but this is just amazing, and it caps off a really fine season. Really fine season. And the thing is that the live stream, people who watch the live stream will have seen the best of this team, because we had a really long winning run, and I think that set us up for the title. But anyway, we have next season to look forward to now. In the next video, we'll be doing the transfer special, and we'll be having probably the first game of the La Liga season. And yeah, the assistant recommends, congratulations everyone, you're champions, a terrific achievement, and definitely it was. We are going to give them all a pat on the back again for that. It's not going to make an awful lot of difference going forward, because one or two of these players are not going to be here next season. Oscar Gale, I don't think will be. Don't think Denis Suarez will either. I need to cash in on him if I can, if I'm allowed to do. But there's it's not the final league table. We played 39 games, 92 points. Nobody can do anything else about that. Granada and Las Palmas have still got to play, but it makes no difference. And with that, champions. Nice bit of shiny silverware. You know how the Gobby Gaffer loves a nice bit of shiny silverware. Okay, I'm going to go away now, play the last few games off camera. There's no point in putting them on camera. And we've got a lot of head scratching to do. See what we can do now with player acquisitions, players going out, try and generate a bit of money. Suarez worth 9 million, can we move him on? Just before we do that though, I think the budgets are in for next season. And let's see, I'm not holding any great hopes out, but let's see what they are. And yes, as expected, we've actually, there was 3 million left in the transfer budget anyway, so they've not added to that. It's just what was there. The wage budget of 625,000, which quite frankly is pitiful, seeing as we're back in La Liga. But I get it, the club are not in the greatest of financial states. And of course that is the challenge with this save, is to try and get Espanyol, with a really dire financial situation, back into La Liga. And we've got about 2 weeks now before my new grassroots to goal boots save kicks in. Got about 2 weeks to try and get Espanyol established as a mid-table team. Can we do it? I don't know. Like I say, gonna go away, do some head scratching. I'll be back with a transfer special and possibly the first game in La Liga with the next episode. And I need to do some wheeling and dealing, players in, players out, try and generate some of my own money. Suarez is the most expensive player at the club. Whether he will go with 12 months left on his contract and he's looking at his options at the end of his contract, those things never usually bode very well. But at 31 for 9 million and a really, really good player, maybe somebody will come in for him and maybe he'll accept the contract. Will he or won't he? You'll have to come back next time and see what I've been able to do, and let's see whether we can mount some kind of a mid-table challenge. First season, just avoid relegation, I think would be a bonus, and then let's try and build on that. But with the club in the financial state that it is, I'm not too hopeful, but let's not be too downbeat. Shiny silverware ahoy! We've actually won our first trophy. Not too bad. We'll see you next time.